Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic team. The 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Ainge. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Sigma in at the 5 down low. Now here is Aguirre. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka's still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Doncic passes to Bridges. Ibaka looking for an opening. Clock at 6. The three for Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And so here is Philadelphia after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
That's a huge play by Noah. Just a vicious dunk on that play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Good season for him last year. Put up about 14 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
The free throw drops for Curry. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe. But they play to their identity.
second free throw, no good.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here is Ibaka. Doncic kicks to Bridges. 3 on the clock. Here's Sigma. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Bridges. Up again. It's hauled in by Sigma. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges kicks to Doncic. And the Bulls, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Aguirre, a screen on Ainge. Shots good by Abdul Rauf.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Danny Ainge.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
Rauf, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
He hits the second from the line. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Ainge, the pass to Ibaka. Back to Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Abdul Rauf against Ainge. Abdul Rauf kicks it to Noah. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Outside Curry. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. 4th, the Bulls.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Fires the 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Mills with it. Curry meets him. Launches it. Mills can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Mills passes to Ibaka. From past the arc. Mills can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry passes to Abdul-Rauf.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a three, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mills with it. Curry meets him. Mills can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
.130 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Abdul-Rauf. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Abdul-Rauf's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Mills looking it over. Pass to Ibaka. They need this one. The shot by Ainge, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They set the pick. Abdul-Rauf. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Curry passes to Aguirre. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw, no good.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Miller up on top. Adams defending. Adams against Miller. And stolen by Aguirre. To the middle. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Adams. JaVale McGee is out there with Rose. And it's Smith, and it's Aguirre, and at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
First free throw is good.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now Miller. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Adams against Miller. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
They throw good, Adams. The 76ers making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. And so Adams nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's the floater. And Miller with the lay-in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
It's stolen by Adams. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Adams, the pass to Abdul Rauf. Smith right side. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Bagley with a screen on Adams. Miller the pass to Bagley. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Abdul Rauf over Adams. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bagley sets a screen for Doncic. Bagley the pass to Tomjanovich. Smith outside to the inside. And McGee kicks to Adams. Smith for 3. Bagley with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's his first.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For Chicago, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Mills, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution. Patrick Mills.
Here's Abdul Rauf. 9 points in the game so far. Smith with a screen on Ainge. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Abdul Rauf.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now, here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Tomjanovich. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Floats one. Mills can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. The dish to Smith. Back to Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Stephen Curry, driving the basketball, has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Chicago. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You know what I appreciate most about Curry is his winning mentality. His competitive nature fuels this team.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Bulls 3rd.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Mills.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Abdul Rauf against Ainge. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Abdul Rauf's got 13. Ainge against Abdul Rauf. Ainge dishes to Bridges. Back to Ainge. 6 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Haywood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry passes to Abdul-Rauf. With the teardrop. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Ibaka with the screen on Abdul-Rauf. Here's Mills. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Ainge against Abdul-Rauf. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Mills passes to Sigma. Now here's Mills. Haywood covering, and Ibaka slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Haywood with a screen on Ainge. The shot by Abdul-Rauf is no good. Chicago leading by 5. Ainge kicks to Mills. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Sigma. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Aguirre's checked in for Philadelphia. There's a minute left in the first half. Outside Curry. Up top Haywood. Outside Curry. Shoots over Mills. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Curry. Well, Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Mills with it. Curry meets him. And Mills kicks to Ainge. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Mills. And he gets it to go from the high post. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now, here is Aguirre. Blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
The effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the three ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
And let's take a moment to shift gears, check out the upcoming schedule. And as we look ahead on our schedule, is there anything fun you guys are really looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shaq making some more bad predictions. That's always fun for me.
Don't lie to the people at home, Kenneth Cornelius Bailey. Shaq Stradamus is never wrong about anything.
Well, I mean, I checked my notes, but we'd be here a long time.
Whatever.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. So for Chicago right now, Bridges out there with Ibaka. Then there's Ainge. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Sigma in its center. Now here is Ainge. No points in the game yet for him. The 3. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to Aguirre. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks to Ainge. Ibaka outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Inside. Sigma, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Abdul-Rauf. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges misses.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Ainge against Abdul-Rauf. There's the pick. A 3 ball. That one's not going to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Abdul-Rauf against Ainge. From the high post. The shot by Abdul-Rauf is no good. Bulls leading by 8. Doncic looking it over. And here is Ainge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Haywood with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Adams, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Miller's checked in for the Bulls. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 2 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Abdul-Rauf. Back to Adams. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Third is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Now, here is Aguirre, following the miss by Andre Miller, and that one is good. Aguirre's got 5 points so far.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Miller against Adams. Miller kicks to Doncic. Bagley sets a screen for Doncic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Adams, the pass to Covington. Adams outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lets the three fly. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Doncic. 22 points for him. Bagley, no good. Doncic against Aguirre. Shoots over Doncic. Aguirre, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Passes it to Miller. Now, here's Doncic. Abdul Rauf covering. Goes up on the wing. Kept alive. Out to Doncic. Adams sets the pick for Doncic. And again, Chicago. No good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Bagley. Dishes it to Doncic. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Abdul Rauf against Doncic. They get it back. McGee's shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Chicago. He kicks to Doncic. Adams outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Adams, the pass to Covington. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. To the left wing. Here's McGee, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Outside, Aguirre. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Aguirre's got 7. It's been all about Luka Doncic to the bowl. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Noah is out there with Rose. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Smith. And it's Haywood in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That one drops for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, here is Ibaka. Here's Mills. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Haywood. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Definitely. But this is the time where you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Curry is inside. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mills passes to Sigma. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. To the paint, Mills finds Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
I like the decision-making there by Mills. Dishes to the roller on time and where he can do something with it.
Haywood with the screen on Ainge. Here's Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Sigma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Bridges up top. Haywood covering. 6 on the shot clock. Mills dishes to Ainge. Ibaka outside. And here's Mills from the arc. Curry with some nice D.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Bounce pass from Rose. Feeds to Haywood. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
The 76ers making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Every game Haywood plays, I wish good luck to whoever has the job of keeping him off the boards because it's literally impossible. He is a driven player on the backboard.
Now here is Ibaka. He dishes it to Mills. That 3 off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Let's a floater go. Here's Ibaka. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Wow, that was a nice athletic roll out of the screen. Ibaka moves with tremendous ease.
Here's Curry. And that one's drained from the low block. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. Now Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Abdul Rauf. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Take a break. And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
First one falls for him. Aguirre's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Mills. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Aguirre. Haywood with a screen on Bridges. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Haywood, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Now here's Mills. Aguirre covering. Haywood with the block. Here's Ibaka, and the layup's good off the glass. Ibaka's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And the 76ers call time here. Doncic is checked in for Patty Mills. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Here is Haywood. To the middle. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 3. For the 3. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got 8 rebounds in this game. Aguirre passes to Abdul Rauf. Aguirre a screen on Ainge. Now the pass to Curry. 4 on the clock. 76ers moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Pass to Sigma. Doncic trying to get open. Sigma with the bucket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Aguirre a screen on Ainge. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Here's Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Now, here is Aguirre.
personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Aguirre nails them both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Doncic against Curry. Sigma. Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah elevating for that block.
Aguirre with it. Noah with a screen on Bridges. Tries it from 9. And that one hits back iron. Bulls leading by 3. Up top, Doncic. Guarded by Curry. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3.
Now, here is Aguirre. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Aguirre kicks to Curry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now, here is Aguirre. With the floater, it's hauled in by Sigma. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Off the inbound pass. Rebound by the Bulls. And that's an intentional foul.
Spencer Haywood. That's his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Jack Sigma. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Who wants them? Get up Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now Miller. So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith,
It's time to make the starting.
And so it again. Brand new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man, not just the big man, the dominant big man, and I expect that to continue.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Here's Barry. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Thomas misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, deflected. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Here's Goodrich. Outside, Williams. The offensive rebound. Malone. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Moses Malone taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Silas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Williams grabs the board. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Goodrich. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's Thomas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Isaiah Thomas.
One shot.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Here's Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. Soft touch off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Scott can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Thomas. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Here's Goodrich. Three-pointer. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Malone. Deflected. Williams defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball.
Take a break.
Fun to watch.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
It's both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Scott. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And he makes a first. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns trailing. Here's Thomas. That one goes in. Thomas has got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Thomas. Williams defending. That one rolls around and rims out. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Scott. Inside. With the 10-footer. And no good. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Thomas. Here's Silas. 16 feet out. English can't get it to go. Here's Goodrich. He's got 5. Here's Malone. Count it. give him 8 points now.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Thomas. Pass to English. Here's Thomas. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And Malone gets it to go.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. That one's good for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Charlotte calls timeout. A new lineup here for Charlotte. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Hornets 4th, 5th best, the Suns.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Here's Carr. Out left to the wing. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bridgman. He's covered by Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Brown finds Jackson. A minute 22 left to play in the first. There's a screen. Takes the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. Here's Lewis. Defended by Brown. Pass to Bridgman. Driving inside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Leitner. To the middle. Dawkins. And that one is hammered home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Here's Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. 6-point game. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Here's Armstrong. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the...
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
On the floor for Charlotte. Here's Jackson, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Hornets making a switch here. Five on the clock. Here's Thomas. And they recover it. Abdul-Jabbar. And he paddles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Outside, Williams. The three is up. Barry misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Thomas. The Hornets pull it in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Goodrich. 5 points in the game. Here's Barry. There's the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Williams defending, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
At the line for your Suns, Byron Beck. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams with the screen. Here's Malone. It's tipped. Pass to Thomas. Here's Silas. Williams defending. 5 to shoot. Here's English. And that misses. That would have put him up. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Scott. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Suns have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Silas. Here's English. Deflects the pass. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Malone. He's got 10. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Hornets, Moses Malone taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns trailing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 6 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Scott. Down low. Here's Malone. The shot misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And it's now only a 1-point Charlotte lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th, the Hornets.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. Tries a 10-footer. And down it goes. 2 points. 14 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. Here's Thomas. They get the rebound. Goes up again. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Scott. To the inside. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Hornets ball.
And here are the Hornets now. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Thomas. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Scott. Pass to Goodrich. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's English. Here's Silas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. It's deflected.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Thomas. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Armstrong. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Here's Thomas. Pass to English. Here's Dawkins. Here's Silas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Williams defending. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. He's got 10. Charlotte trailing. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
A minute 31 left in the second quarter. Pass to Carr. Here's Armstrong. Just 5 on the clock. Lewis can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Jackson outside. It's Brown on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From downtown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bridgman. 40 seconds left in the half. Here's Lewis. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns leading. Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The reverse slam, That was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what the coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Thomas. No good off the back of the rim. The Hornets shooting around 35% from the field so far. And for the Hornets, Williams with it. Here's Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Silas. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Abdul-Jabbar.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. Tipped. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Williams. Inside. It's stolen. Here's Thomas. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's English. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Malone. Here's Scott. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. English can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Scott. He has 6. Pass to Goodrich. This for the tie. He buries it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Phoenix calls timeout. Now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Suns.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Leitner. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Monday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 5. Pass to English. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Byron Beck taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Suns leading. Here's Thomas. He has 6. From the line. Misses off the right iron. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Scott. The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Silas. Here's Thomas. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Carr. Cuts off the pass. Jackson outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for Phoenix, Bobby Jackson, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Brown, he's checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both. Charlotte trailing. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here's Armstrong. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Carr. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Lewis. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Armstrong to the paint. Here's Bridgman. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. And for the Suns, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Down low. Here's Leitner. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Armstrong. To the left wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Bridgman blocked. They recover it. Tries to snap the cold streak. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns leading. Jackson finds Fox. Jackson outside. Tries it from 19. And the Suns get it back. Dawkins' shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Bridgman. Defended by Jackson. To the middle. And he gets the bucket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Leitner. Fox outside. Here's Leitner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And Carr gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Jackson, the pass to Brown. Fox left side. Back to Brown. Lewis with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. This for the tie! And Carr gets it to go. It's all knotted up.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. For the lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
For the Hornets, Freddie Lewis, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To end the run. Got a hand on it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hornets out in front. We're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Here's Malone. The shake. Here's Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Moses Malone, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. The Suns trailing. On the court for Charlotte. Pass to English. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Malone. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Thomas. Williams defending. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Woo! Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Goodrich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams defending. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And that ties it up.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Moses Malone. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Thomas. From the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here is Williams. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Williams has got his first points of the game.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Unloads from 13. Thomas misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Scott. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's English. Here's Thomas. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, they'll take it, but he's got to find other ways to contribute, having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
Here's Scott. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Charlie Scott taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Silas. Here's Thomas. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Scott. Here's Malone. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 20 points for him.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped. Pass to Scott. Williams on the wing. Here's Malone. Yep, that one goes. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here comes the t-shirts, everyone. Who wants one?
Jackson, he's checked in for Thomas. Lewis has checked in for Charlotte. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Malone to the paint. Here's Barry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Rick Barry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Suns trailing. Here's English. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Malone.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Lewis. This one for 3. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Rick Barry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Stolen.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Malone. Here's Scott. 5 to shoot. Here's Barry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Hornets, Rick Barry. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. The Suns running out of time. Here's Jackson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Lewis, defended by Jackson. Pass to Scott. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Suns shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he banks in the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Hornet lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fifth personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Hornets, Moses Malone taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it!
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. There's the steal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's English. Money!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Suns making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're on top by 4. 26 seconds left in the game. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
That was your song, Panthers dance team, everyone. Get loud for that once again.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. Here's English. 20 seconds left in the game. Pass to Silas. The 3. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Thomas. Pass to English. The 3 ball. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.